As for a future life, every man must judge for himself between conflicting vague probabilities. A man's friendships are one of the best measures of his worth.
I am not apt to follow blindly the lead of other men. There is no fundamental difference between man and animals in their ability to feel pleasure and pain, happiness and misery. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, it is the one most adaptable to change. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of your time has not discovered value of life. The highest possible stage in moral culture is when we recognize that we ought to control our thoughts. Freedom of thought is best promoted by the gradual illumination of men's minds, which follows from the advance of science. Free will is to mind what chances to matter. I have always maintained that, excepting fools, men did not differ much in intellect, only in zeal and hard work, and I still think there is an eminently important difference. The imagination is one of the highest prerogatives of man. One hand has surely worked throughout the universe. We stopped looking for monsters under our bed when we realized that they were inside us.
Nothing is easier than to admit in words the truth of the universal struggle for life, or more difficult, at least I have found it so, than constantly to bear this conclusion in mind. The love for all living creatures is the most noble attribute of man. We are always slow in admitting any great change of which we do not see the intermediate steps. A fair result can be obtained only by fully stating and balancing the facts and arguments on both sides of each question. Man tends to increase at a greater rate than his means of subsistence. A scientific man ought to have no wishes, no affections, a mere heart of stone. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin. Blushing is the most peculiar and most human of all expressions. Sympathy for someone else's joy is a much rarer gift than sympathy for someone else's suffering.